Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a pretty cool video for you guys. We're going to be taking a look at the new SofaBaton X2 remote. Before we get started, SofaBaton did send this remote to me for a review at no cost. This review contains my honest opinions, and let's see if it's right for you. With that being said, let's dive into it. Alright, to get things started, I want to give you guys a little bit of background of what devices I currently have and what I'm looking to control. So behind me here, underneath the screen, in the center cabinet, I have the new AWOL Ethereum Max that is sitting on an automatic slide tray, and right here mounted to the ceiling, I have the new Extremely Tight Noir Max projector. And then back in my mechanical room, I have my AV rack that consists of my AVR, my Kaleidoscope, and my Xbox. So I have a bunch of devices in a bunch of different locations that I'm looking to control with one remote. So, like many of us, I've been utilizing the Harmony Elite, and I'm currently looking for a replacement. So today, we're going to see if the SofaBaton X2 remote is the remote for me, and more importantly, if it's the remote for you. So with that being said, let's check it out. All right, let's check this thing out. Ooh, wow. That's a nice looking remote. That's solid build quality, very nice looking remote. Touch button feature up here at the top, very responsive, very clean looking remote, very well constructed. Rounded here in the back, fits in your hand pretty nicely. It's got some heft to it. Very slim, very sleek. The buttons here on the face do not seem to be illuminated, so take that into consideration. I don't think that's going to be a decision maker for me by any means, but overall, first impressions here, beautiful looking remote. So let's see what else we got in the box. So we got the hub here, charging stand, charging cables here. We've got the IR sensors that plug here into the hub. All right, so let's get this thing installed. All right, so here we are. Back in my mechanical room, and we're taking a look at the AV rack, so bear with me, the lighting is not the best in here. So these are the devices I'm currently looking to control. Up top I've got my Denon AVR, down below that I've got my Xbox, and below that I have my Kaleidoscope Strato E. I also have my Apple 4K TV in the rack as well, and I have the X2 hub installed. The IR sensors are ran. And let's get this thing programmed via the app. All right, so we have all of our devices added successfully. Now let's take a look at down here at the bottom of the screen, tab called Activities. This is a super awesome feature of the SofaBaton X2, and specifically the app. I have created 3 activities here: watch Apple TV, watch Kaleidoscope, and play Xbox. So what happens here on the remote, we can take a look at it. On the Activities tab here, I've got watch Apple TV, watch Kaleidoscope, and play Xbox. All right, let's test out some of these activities here quickly. We're going to start by hitting the Activities button on the remote, and we're going to test out watch Kaleidoscope. So the projector should fire on, which it looks like it has. The AVR should fire on, and wow, Kaleidoscope comes right up. Look at that. All right, so say we're here in the Kaleidoscope feature and we want to watch Apple TV now. We can simply slide the Watch Apple TV activity to the right. The AVR now goes to the proper input settings. The remote now is controlling via the buttons. Apple TV, pretty seamless. Now let's try one more, play Xbox. AVR goes to the proper settings, and hopefully the Xbox fires up. All right, time to give you guys my honest opinion on the SofaBaton X2 remote. So first off, would I recommend this? Hands down, this is the best universal remote currently on the market. From the app, the usability of the app, how easy it is to add devices, to program activities. This thing is very user-friendly. It doesn't take a genius or a tech guru to program. Anyone can do it. Honestly, my wife can even control the remote and not get frustrated, so that's a bonus. for sure. You know, I love the build quality of the remote. However, I wish the buttons here were backlit. Not a deal breaker by any means. I love the touchscreen feature up at the top. One of the big sellers for me are the activities that I can create and how easy it is for me to jump between different types of programs. You know, from watching Apple TV to seamlessly transitioning to watching Kaleidoscape or playing Xbox. You know, it does everything I'm looking for in a remote. For anyone who's looking for a remote for their universal, or looking for a universal remote for their home theater, I strongly and highly recommend the X2 remote. And for any of you looking to upgrade from the Harmony Elite remote, I do believe this is the closest thing that's on the market currently worth considering if you are looking to upgrade. So if you guys like this type of content, you know, smash that like button, subscribe, helps a small channel like mine grow, and I'll catch you in the next one.